Oh my goodness, Josh, are you hearing that? We have a telegram coming in. Do you hear that? It's. I think I know what they're saying. They're saying that we're live from the Xander Zone. That's right, folks. You tuned into the #1 streaming channel that still has telegrams coming in urgently. Why do we have that set up? I don't know. Seems to have come in handy this time. Stop nitpicking. My name is Will, and on behalf of Real 58, we are thrilled to present to you, live from the Xander Zone, How's About Charlie?
Did you forget my name? Did I do you wrong? Have you stayed the same as you've been all along? All along. 'Cause where I've gone, where you've been, many degrees of separation, and I would hate to pull you in to any sort of expectation. Of knowing who I am. Even me, I can't quite say. Whoa, but I'm coming back, 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 coming back, I'm back. Whoa, I'm coming back, 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 coming back, I'm back. You got such pretty words. You used to sing for me. They might have filled me if I heard. Oh, but I wasn't listening. No, I wasn't listening. It's like I'm still an empty breeze, too fascinated with horizons. You pull me in and try to squeeze and realize I'm not your one. No, I don't know who you are. Even you can't quite say. Oh, but I'm coming back, 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 coming back, I'm back. Whoa, I'm coming back, 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 coming back, I'm back. Oh, I'm coming back, 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 coming back, I'm back for today. You want me to stay or only go away again? Back for a moment, and if you try to hold me, I'll only go away again. But I'm coming back, 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 coming back, I'm back, 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 back. Oh, but I'm coming back, 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 coming back, You're so afraid what to do with all this fear. No, only our own, only our own. You're so afraid what to do with all this fear. Hide amidst the dark, always the dark. You do not know me. Sound of my name. I am mere fragment on the page. You say you see me. Reflection is the same. Painting crude likenesses then blame. Oh, dust and the promise carries me, yearning for more, to build a home to celebrate. Let's build a home to celebrate. We're so afraid of what to do with all this fear. Let's build a home, only our own, only our own. We're so afraid of what to do with all this fear. Let's build a home. It's the dark, always the dark. Could you call my name? No, it's not because I'm vain. My name's not you, my name's not hey, my name's not come here, pretty lady. No, I'm not rude or cold, not trying to be cute if I act bold. Cat color. Meow, 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 meow. But these clothes too cheap, I'm wearing them for me. I see you peeking, I keep moseying, keep walking. Cat caller, cat caller, you cat caller, you cat calling. Meow, 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 meow. Hey mommy, what's your deal? What's your deal? Hey baby, how you feel? How you feel? Girl, get over here. Where you going? Where you going? You can't call her. You can't call her. You can't call him. Meow, 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 meow. 1, 2, 3, 4. These pussycats, they're grabbing back. Our claws are bared and we ain't scared of you. You can't call her. These pussycats, they're grabbing back. Our claws are bared and we ain't scared of you. You can't call her.
How's about Charlie? Live from the Xander Zone.
Hey.
You know what's happening. You're seeing it. You're on the internet. You're on that side of the screen. You're looking at me. I'm looking at you. That's right. I know you're there. We all know you're there. Isn't that right, folks that are also on this side of the screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. We love to see
We
it.
know.
We know. We see
know.
you. And we appreciate you more than that, more than our omnipotent powers to look through glass and see the souls of so many dozens of our friends. We just appreciate that you're here. So, how's about Charlie? It's so awesome being here. And I also understand it's not just how's about Charlie. We also have a few special guests with us as well. Who are the people joining us this evening?
Yeah, so we have joined forces with our good friends Bean, who are amazing friends over here.
Hooray for Bean!
Yeah, Bean. Bean is one of our favorite bands. Aaron is in both of the bands, both How's About Charlie and Bean. So
Introduce them real quick.
Yeah.
We got Burke on bass.
Eric on guitar.
Yeah.
I'm Aaron. We got Nick on keys. And together, we're Bean.
we're How's About Bean today.
How's About Bean? You're seeing it here. Is this an exclusive performance? Is this the first time that we're getting a How's About Bean
This is a first.
experience?
Yeah.
The debut show
The
of How's
debut
About
show.
The debut show. So how long has How's About Charlie been a project? I've only known about you for about a year, I want to say, but it's been going on a bit longer than that, right?
Well, we formed in 2015. So we've been
So a
For
bit.
about 6-7
bit.
years. A bit.
yeah,
a
a
bit
little
of time.
while.
And we all have full-time jobs. We live in different states, but it's our favorite thing to do is to continue to make music together. So we've got an early album, and we've just started releasing more tunes kind of as singles
Very cool.
over the last couple months. So that's exciting.
Nice.
Yeah.
So are each of you individual songwriters, or like how do you work together when you're putting the songs, or is it like one person brings a song to the group and then everyone just kind of polishes it together?
It's a bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we a lot of times we like bring our own individual songs and then work on it and add harmonies or change up lyrics, and then sometimes we just write songs from scratch together, and both processes have been really cool.
Yeah.
Very awesome. So we're just gonna, hey, if this is your first time checking out a Xander's Own stream, guess what? We are live, and to prove it to you, if you type anything into the comment section, I'm gonna read it.
Oh, literally anything.
Literally anything. I am full. I'm
ask away.
I'm gonna go full burgundy on this, and the proof is #1 fan, Diamond verified, big heart next to his name, and a 2 next to his name as well to celebrate 2 years of following Real 58. This is the biggest fan that we have. Let's give a little shout out to Tom Keaty.
Go.
Tom Keaty. And Tom Keaty asks the essential question that is asked at every Xander Zone, and I mean every Xander Zone. What is your favorite Pokemon? How's About Charlie?
The pressure's on.
Well, it depends on if it's just like Pokemon I want to hang out with or card that I like.
Oh, okay. So what's the difference between a card that you like and a Pokemon you want to hang out with?
Holographic Gyarados, but I would be terrified to hang out with holographic Gyarados
That's fair.
IRL.
That's
Very
fair.
fair.
So Psyduck is my favorite Pokemon. Because how cute and how fun. And he's just great.
I'm going to
I've
go
always
with
really
Ditto.
liked Eevee.
Ditto. Oh,
You can have it, depending on my mood, I can hang out with whatever I
Yeah.
want for that day.
Nice.
very awesome.
That's like wishing for more wishes, Aaron.
It's legal.
That is true. Ditto is legal wish fulfillment tender
Thank you.
for potential hypothetical Pokemon that we enjoy. So any other favorite Pokemon that we want to shout out? Give our love to the almighty mega corporation of Pokemon.
I've always liked Eevee.
Eevee is great. Is it because of the limitless potential?
Exactly.
That Eevee, yeah.
Yes. I guess it's a little bit like Aaron's choice too.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little less so.
Yeah.
Don't give him that.
But would you keep? The question is, would you keep your Eevee and Eevee forever, or would you eventually let it evolve into one of its later forms?
I would ask what it wanted.
Oh, wow, that's real advocacy there, champion. Wow. All right, so Nick, pressure's on for your Pokemon answer.
Oh, Scyther.
Oh. Nice.
Scyther?
That was
All right.
quick. That was quick.
I mean, that's a pretty cool one.
You know who's faster than Scyther? Alakazam.
Exam.
That's a pretty good one.
That's cool.
All right,
It's not
let's
even
see.
truth. The answer is Gengar.
Gengar.
Always Gengar.
You'll never come back from this.
Any other?
All right.
We have a question coming in from Kate Cornell. What is Burke's shirt? Can someone read it to me? And that's in all caps. And that's very important. Let's get a camera over for Burke's shirt. We're gonna go to camera 5. That's what we got going on. I don't know if all the camera team knows when they're
I'll
on.
take this one.
But there we go. Everything shine. What is it?
Slaps
Everything
or slays?
slaps.
Oh.
Everything slaps, and that is very appropriate given.
Shout out Gavin. Shout out Matt.
Shout out.
Shout out Gavin. Shout out Matt.
If you know, you know. And if not, go find out.
I don't know.
Fantastic. So we will be constantly checking in on both our Facebook Live and our twitch.tv/Real58 chat. So if you are a human being or not a human being, and you just happen to stumble upon this through any hilarious cosmic calamities, you may type anything, and I will read it. I would like to get questions, just because I haven't done a lot of research, and that helps me a lot. So, without further ado, how about we jump into a couple more songs? How does that sound?
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet.
How's about Charlie returning live from the Xander Zone?
Cool.
Da 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 Got something to say, but I'm running out of time. Ooh, dripping out my mouth like a final glass of wine. Ooh, I can hold your head if you hold on to mine. I could write the words if you can make the rhyme. Oh, oh, oh. Would it be better if the sun did rise? Do you think we've got the rest of our lives? Of our lives. Toes are poking out of the blanket as you sleep. Ooh, tend to overlook the comfort that we see. Never would have guessed that this is all we need. Jim is by the fire and Nate is smoking weed. Oh, oh, oh. Would it be better if the sun did rise? Do you think we've got the rest of our lives? Of our lives. Feel the orange glow as you're stumbling through the trees, skipping across the sky, chasing moments as they flee. People come and go. People come and go. People come and go. People come and go. Would it even matter if the sun did rise? We will be together in the morning light. Morning light. Morning light. Morning light. Morning light.
Woo. That was called Together.
Dozens of little light bulbs milling about the place, emitting a heat that's holding things that can't be erased. People are moving to and fro, eyes falling shut. with rhythms of green and tones of gold, enhance what we've got. You men got my shadows just like yours. Lightning of our dancing will shatter the shadows and light our way home. Zee-ba-ba, zee-ba-ba. My molars are rotting, my morals are too. Been too many nights that have chased after who is it this time? Who's the next one who will dance way too close to the sun? I'm human and my shadows pose as far. Keep moving till our hazy surrealism reaches a point we call home. Zee-ba-ba, zee-ba-ba. We've all got a glow, and I've got to know yours. We've all got a glow, and I wanna show mine. We've all got a glow, and I've got to know yours. We've all got a glow, I want it to show. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Back to the scene. Back to the scene. Back to the scene. Back to the scene. I hear it echoing. The tide flows, tide flows. I wonder where does all the time go, time go. Your voice was soft as waves of beach foam, beach foam. A familiar sound that I used to know, used to know, used to know. Oh, back to the sea, no, no, no. Back to the sea, no, no, no. Back to the sea. Back to the sea. Back to the sea.
How's about Charlie? Live from the Xander Zone. What a fantastic set this is shaping up to be. Are these are these mostly new songs or are these old songs? What is the arrangement procedure for this evening?
Tis a blend.
Tis a blend.
Yeah, these
Oh,
ones.
what a
that-
joyous blend.
What a joyous blend. Yeah, we kicked off the set with a newer song. Since then, it's mostly been songs off our first album, so we're throwing it back. But it sounds new to us because we've never been able to play with Bean before. So
What
old
inspired?
songs, new life.
Yeah, what inspired the decision to have Bean come in and back up everything? Because everything sounds very, very full. It sounds like the songs almost are designed to be played.
Aaron?
Well, it sounds really, really
You're gonna love this. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh, let's hear it.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You did.
Oh,
We were coming on this, and we were like, "What if?" Now, hear me out. We have a live band play this, so we could A, hear what we've always wanted it to sound like, and then B, give you guys a little treat for shooting our video. Look out for that soon. It's coming.
It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, we're really excited for. Are we allowed to say the name of it? There's
Yes.
been promos cut
There's
for
been,
it. Yeah.
There's been promos.
Yeah, there have been a series of promos coming up for it, so that's very, very exciting. The Tower. Do we have a release date set for that?
Yeah,
so the song comes out on October 28th.
Very cool.
And we're thinking the music video will as well. It just finished the final cut. Literally,
Yeah.
just made the final choices.
Very
so.
exciting.
And for folks tuning in who live in Rhode Island and or Massachusetts and or Connecticut and or drivable distance, we are having a pre-screening show tomorrow. So we're going to be doing a full set. Bean will be doing a full set. Aaron and I might be doing our new Looper
will.
Duo
No
project.
might.
We will.
It's
We
happening.
definitely will.
It's definitely
We have a
happening.
Looper Duo
For sure.
project that we're unveiling tomorrow. So it's going to be a party. We're going to reveal a pre-screening video before the release date if folks want to come and check it out and watch it together. I'm going to make cookies. It's going to be very fun.
Yes.
So
gonna be
aren't
at
you all
Dusk
glad
in
that you
Providence.
tuned in? Dusk Providence?
Dusk
That's-
Providence.
Dusk
Love
Providence.
dusk.
Dusk. The venue and the time is after dusk. It's like 8 p.m. 7:30.
Doors at 7.
Dusk at
7:30.
dusk.
Doors at 7. Looping sesh at 7:30, and then
Yes.
let's see. Yeah, you'll see.
Door 7. It's a Monday night. We don't want to be out too late. We're old now.
Being in
That
bed
is
by
true.
11 is
Yes.
so cool.
yeah.
Sacred.
Show's gonna be done by 10:30.
Oh my
Everyone
God.
can get in their jammies. It's gonna be great.
Doors close at
Come
10:30.
in your
That's real
jammies.
punk rock.
Feel free to dress up or dress down.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, as I had promised earlier in the stream, if anybody types anything into anywhere, I'm going to read it. I'll find it. It doesn't even have to be in this chat. If something is typed, I will discover it, I will perceive it, and I will unleash it onto the world. And the first question I will unleash is from Althea. What's a food or dish that reminds you of your childhood?
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Okay, so I was a very picky eater. And so my parents would make me mac and cheese a lot, but I would also get pizza with no sauce. It had to just be cheese and bread. And
Oh.
Just sauce.
Nick's
sauce?
eyes just
Ew.
went.
Rhode Island. Rhode Island.
Classic Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Classic.
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 For me, my parents had a garden growing up, so whenever I eat sugar snap peas, I think of growing up. And also shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's
I
pie.
ate a lot of that growing up. It doesn't show, but I did.
That's so wholesome.
Yeah.
I am Italian.
Yes, yes.
Oh!
Oh, Centrella.
My sometimes for special occasions my family would make a whole big thing about making pasta together. So we make gnocchi. That's my
Yes.
Like from scratch?
yeah.
Like you make
Oh.
the potatoes
The
and-
little.
Oh,
we
wow,
actually do
that
it with
sounds so
ricotta
good.
or with cheese.
That's one of my
Ooh.
favorites.
That sounds very good. We should do a stream just for that. That
Yeah,
sounds
give me that.
fantastic.
Give me that.
Would love that.
How's about pasta making?
Yeah.
Yes. Now to unleash. Oh, any other dishes that we want to dish?
Just any boxed hamburger helper always slapped back then.
Oh
for
my
me.
gosh, it does.
There is a power
it?
that Hamburger Helper has that I don't understand, and in some ways I fear, but I also respect.
It's the glove. You fear. You don't know what's underneath it. That's what you fear.
The glove. Yeah, the glove is truly frightening. It is. It is a being of abject horror.
Abject horror on unlimited power.
Yeah. That's what Lovecraft was always actually writing about when he said a being of incomprehensible might and power. It's not Cthulhu. It's the Hamburger Helper logo. Wow, so I guess they're not going to be our sponsor.
I think it might be closely related to Glover. You know, N64 Glover.
Glover's
Okay.
cousin.
Glover?
Might be,
Yeah.
same genus, same family.
Interesting. Interesting hypothesis.
Cousins.
Pop off in the comments if you have any theories about what the cosmic horror of Hamburger Helper's logo truly is. We'll find out one of these days. Not a question, but a command coming from, I'm on the right camera, coming from Gordon Swanson. Tell Eric from Bean that his parents are watching.
Shout out Gordon Gwynn. Shout out Upfront Guitars. They have a wonderful guitar shop in Bellingham, Massachusetts.
Ooh.
Go check them out. I said Upfront Guitars.
We gotta get
It's
the
up front
promo in. All the
guitars.
promo
They
we
might
can
be a
get for all the
sponsor.
homies. Anyone who deserves business, we want to shout them out.
Guitar setups, pedals, new stuff, old stuff. Just go on in and have a nice chat.
A nice convo.
Oh, we also have from Richard Bedard, Meat Church is in the house.
That's my dad. Shout out, Dad.
terrific.
Church.
I didn't quite understand what that meant, but I'm like, you know what? I'm reading it. I don't know what it means.
I need to know.
But I appreciate that it's got a good meaning. What a nice little surprise that Meat Church has positivity to it. We also have another question coming in from superstar superfan Tom Keaty. Tonight, you have an all-expense-paid evening with your favorite band or artist. Front row tickets. Who are you going to see?
I love this question.
Wow.
All-time favorite?
All time, dead or alive,
Time.
Dead or alive.
in
Oh.
zombie status or non-zombie status.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is intense. Who wants to go first, or who do you want to force to go first to think on their feet?
Zombie Eddie Vedder would be. Not Eddie Vedder.
Wait, he's alive.
Eddie Vedder. All right, but.
You want to kill Eddie Vedder?
I second
Want him
it.
as a
No.
zombie
I second
before?
No,
Yeah, he'd be
that's
better
not
as a
what I'm saying.
zombie.
I meant Van Halen.
Zombie Eddie Van
Van
Halen. That would be insanely metal.
But also a zombie, the other Eddie.
All the Eddies as zombies.
An entire band of Eddies.
Zombie
as
Eddie.
zombies.
Ed, and Eddie.
Eddie
The
Veddy
zombie
spaghetti.
the Eddie Veddies.
Eddie Betty
Ed
zombies.
and Veddies. Nick got Kinterloffen.
Nice.
Fantastic. Any other zombie or non-zombie performances we want to see?
I have too many
Lit-
favorite bands.
Little Feet, waiting for a Columbus tour of all the members.
I don't even know that band.
It's Little Feet.
Little feet.
Come see me after the show. I'll
We'll
tell
listen
you.
to them on the way home.
Yeah.
Great.
Very cool. Any other concerts or demands or abject horrors you want to fling upon the universe, like Zombie Eddie Vedder or Eddie Veddies?
I'm just saying Stevie Wonder in his prime.
Stevie Wonder in his prime.
Prime.
There we go.
Specifically.
Because it's all expenses paid. If you're paying for a time machine, all expenses are paid. So that's I think that's fair.
80s, early 80s Stevie Wonder. That
Fantastic.
Late 70s,
So-
early
That's a
80s.
good one.
Coming up next from another Diamond Verified 2-year anniversary follower, Steve Morrison. Shout out Steve Morrison.
Hey, Steve.
If you were stranded on a desert island and could only bring one album with you, which member of the band would you eat first?
Oh, that took a turn.
Sorry, Aaron.
Sorry, Aaron.
And Aaron might get 2 votes from 2 bands.
Wait, am I getting
gosh, you
eaten?
are
Did I just miss
double-
that?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Sorry, Aaron.
You're double doomed.
It's fair.
All right.
Pretty
So,
definitive.
Just
And
got
we'd be
so
listening
awkward.
to-
a little more of a lighthearted question from Gordon Swanson. Where is Charlie playing next?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow at dusk, Providence. After that, December 11th, we're playing somewhere, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyone
Askew.
remember? Askew.
Oh.
Askew in Providence.
Oh, who doesn't love a skew?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, so,
it's a vinyl spin series or something
Yeah.
of that
So yeah,
nature.
come tomorrow, or you'll have to wait till December.
Anything
Right.
to Twitch?
Is the thing.
Unless you want to book us, hit that email.
Yeah.
Hit that email, folks. Start booking How's About Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible that for future bookings we'll have this similar arrangement where Bean will be backing up How's About Charlie for the How's About Bean virtual concert experience?
If we can line up
It
the
is.
schedule of 7 people to be available on the same date, then you
Yes.
betcha.
If you make it worth our while, we'll do that.
Promoters, I dare you to do it. I dare you, promoters.
dare ya.
It's gonna be awesome, and you know it, and you're scared, promoters. I'm looking at you. I know exactly what's going on. I know where you are. I know where you live, and I know how scared you are. I'm scared too, but we're gonna get through this together. We're gonna work through it, and we're gonna have a fantastic stream. So, if you are a promoter, or if you're a regular human being, or if you're from another planet, and somehow you just stumbled upon this transmission, thank you. Welcome. I like making the same joke a couple times in a row. Don't even worry about it. In any case, please drop a question, drop a comment, do a little bit of the engagement, do a little bit of the shares, the likes, the hearts. I really enjoy the octopus emoji. Throw that in the Twitch chat, throw that in the Facebook Live, wherever you are. Be active. Huzzah. That's what the algorithm likes. Jazz hands. Raymond, throw me some jazz hands.
Jazz hands in the back. Yeah,
Look at that. Look at the jazz hands over there.
Got it.
That's what we got.
Yeah,
Jazz hands.
go.
Let's do it. I'm going to hit all the cameras. Everybody do jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Look at a camera and do jazz hands. Fantastic. That's what I call content volume 420. Yes. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Without further ado, how's about we play a couple more songs?
You were waiting for that.
I've been holding on to that one
Yay.
since the announcement video of this stream.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right, fantastic. So we got a couple more songs along the way. What do we got?
Oh,
What do we got
we
next?
do. We have Honeybrook coming up next.
Fantastic.
Aaron
Honey,
and I were trying
What
to
was that?
symbol. We were trying to. I'm swimming up the brook.
This song,
swimming up the brook.
this next
Salmon,
song is
that's the
dedicated to our very good friend Brooke. I know
Yes,
she's
yes.
watching. Hello, Brooke. We
Hi,
love
Brooke. This is for
Hey.
you.
Hi.
How's about Charlie Returns live from the Xander Zone?
All right. Count me in, Aaron.
I didn't come here for answers. I don't know what I'm looking for. I didn't want to learn my future. I can't claim that I'm craving more.
You ever feel like your body lays behind your conscious mind? What's there to find? Except now. We're floating down Honeybrook and caught in the rapids. Some pass through, others stay there, stuck in their habits. We're circling, cycling, raging water. All we are is water.
right, cool. This is one of our new releases called Just Me. Check it out on places that stream things.
Yeah.
Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube.
Been a while since we've come to this spot, and I'll share the same space on the couch. Is it wrong to wonder who we are now? These old fixtures and faces, now different behind the eyes. Eyes that once brought comfort, lost in seas of distant gazes, reaching for familiar rituals but just can't place them. Does your sister still work at that awful place? Is the office all remote or face to face? Will we fall into an easy conversation without the scaffolds of sharing arbitrary space and time? Time that once was rapid, slowed down to supposed normal. Days fly by, but seconds feel like they're interminable. Have you learned that you'd be different with some rest? Or is it just me? Has the shadow always meant that you're just that way? And you're remarking that my life has changed. Well, I guess without an audience to comment, my comments and musings fall softer and paler tones. Tones that used to spill from mouths and waves by curled up corners, splashing wide across the gaps connecting wandering mourners. Ooh, ah, ah, oh, ah, ooh, eyes that once brought comfort, lost in seas of distant gazes, overcome by heavy lids, let wandering eyes turn in. Have you learned that you'd be different with some rest? Or is it just me? Is it just me? Is it just me? Is it just me?
All right.
Yeah.
Woo! Happy Pretty Kids time.
Yeah.
Going to the county fair.
Oh my gosh. Yeehaw. Get ready. Get ready.
Feel free to hoot and or
I can't. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 1,
2. He was a happy, pretty child, grew up
any sort of luck. I'll make it out of here with grape stains on my face and spirit. So I'll respectfully decline and stomp this grape juice in wine. Got a buzz from smiling at you cause your green's gone in A. That's fine with me. Looks like this is harvest gone to waste. But if this season start you anything, to be a real crook you gotta be hasty. But hallelujah, I am free from everything I'm supposed to be. Now I've got my hallelujah, you will see that what y'all think is not what I believe, but I still got my peace.
Big yeehaw energy indeed on that one. Live from the Xander Zone, where you can yee and you can haw to your heart's content. What inspired a yeehaw song to be part of the?
Do you want to take this, or do you want me to take this?
Who is the most yeehawing of the entire of the band?
I mean,
So, I wrote this song like 15 years ago. Not 15, maybe. No, I wrote it in like 2011, so it's like 10 years ago.
I wasn't there, but I trust you.
15, 27 years ago.
Wow, 27 years.
And I put up quite the stink when we first went over it as a full band. And I was like, it's too county fair. I don't like it.
I've never heard that term up until this point
Yeah.
in time.
And then I heard it
Yeah.
a couple times. I was like, you know what, though? I did write this song, and it does warrant this yeehaw element. And so...
Elements.
So now I've written a yeehaw song, much to
answer-
my dismay, but I
You're
like it
doomed
now.
to yeehaw forevermore.
To answer your question before, I'm probably the most rootinest tootinest
Yeah,
one.
Aaron's the rootinest
Oh,
tootinest.
interesting. So you're the outlaw country of How's About Charlie? Is that where it comes from?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop myself before I get too deep into this, but I just
Wait, how deep is the Aaron Yeehaw lore go?
It's
I'm gonna say it. We're not gonna move on, but I'm a fan of pre 9/11 country and trucking music. But that's all we got.
If you like country from before 9/11,
He's right.
leave an octopus emoji in the chat. We love
have-
to see it.
We have too much time for me to explain why Toby Keith absolutely decimated country music. So anyway.
That's a stream for another occasion. Fantastic. We have a question coming in from friend of the show, friend of the stream, friend of the band, Justin Arena. They ask what, and it's W-A-H-T, so I assume that's how it's pronounced. What are your favorite fabrics? For example, suede, corduroy. What are your favorite fabrics?
Velvet.
Oh,
Absolutely velvet. Yeah.
velvet.
Yes. Like a good velvet dress is so 90s and so I love it.
nice. I just like big old sweaters. What
Big ol'
fabric's
sweaters.
that? Wool? big old fuzzy,
sweater.
scratchy sweaters.
Big old big wool. There
big
we
old
go.
big wool.
I dabble in like satin
Ooh.
nice
Oh, I see that.
on occasion.
I can see that for you.
Yeah, I know. That's elegant. I like it.
After hearing all those answers, I feel woefully unprepared to talk about fabrics. Now. I thought like, oh, I could talk, but no. Now that at least 3 have been listed, I don't know what I'm talking about.
What about, we got any others?
Any other fabric heads out in the
Fabric
performance
heads?
space?
Is cashmere? We both have questions.
Cashmere is definitely a fabric.
Yeah, why not? Let's call it a fabric. I'm calling it audible.
So
it's a fabric.
Fabric is flannel. Plaid is the pattern, right?
Flannel's not the.
No, I think flannel's
No,
the
flannel's the
material.
material.
Okay, then I choose flannel.
Is cashmere
Nick's about to quit.
of the fabric? Yeah, cashmere. I can't say I own anything cashmere, but it's a cool Led Zeppelin song, so I'm
It is a
sticking
cool
with
Led
it.
Zeppelin song, so we appreciate it, if only for that. We have a question now coming in from Raymond. What are your House of the Dragon finale predictions? Bonus points if you haven't watched the show. What do we think
Are we
is
about to
gonna
just
happen?
spoil this for people that?
No, I
okay.
haven't watched
If
it.
anyone
Don't
has read the
watch it.
book,
I don't want to.
don't spoil the book.
Take off your headphones now
Yeah.
if you
I
haven't
can
seen
still hear you
any
talk
of it.
without my headphones.
Are you serious?
It's a fabric.
We're
yeah,
in the
flannel's
same
fabric.
room.
Let's go!
I just looked it up, yeah.
Flannel is a fabric confirmed. Do you think Flannel's gonna show up in House of the Dragon season finale?
You know what?
I think Daenerys' dragon is gonna come back from the future.
Hard maybe.
With Doc from Back to the Future.
Yeah.
And he makes a cameo, and then they burn.
Rhaenyra,
the
we don't have time to
families.
explain. Get on Drogon.
We don't have time to explain.
Yeah.
The ending is still bad.
to explain.
Somehow Palpatine has returned.
Just all the crossovers.
We have a question from Gordon Swanson. How did House About Charlie get started?
So,
I met Beth
for you.
yeah,
at
we went to
an open mic.
Madcap Monday open mic back in
Yes.
2015. Amanda and I knew each other from college. Nick and I met each other at the open mic. And then we were going to hang out and learn like a cover song for the open mic. And then I was like, I'm going to call up Amanda because like our 3 voices would be kind of cool. So then we learned a cover song and harmonized, and we were like, oh, this sounds nice.
This is
It
great.
was actually Paramore's Hate to See Your Heart Break. It was the first
Yes.
song
Oh,
we
very
learned.
cool.
Very topical.
And it was Fate, which happened to be the name of the band at the time.
Oh yeah, we called ourselves the Fates.
Yes.
And then lo and behold, there's many bands that consist of 3-part harmony people called the Fates.
Yeah,
We
makes
weren't
sense.
unique, so we changed it.
So what brought about the name House About Charlie? What's the significance behind that?
So
It's cute.
yeah, it's pretty adorable. Hold on to your seats. So there was this event, I think at AS220.
Yeah, Foo Fest. It's like
Foo
an
Fest.
annual summer festival for this nonprofit art organization.
Yes, and one of the options there was to have a youth artist write a comic in answer to a question that you had. So I think Beth was there, and she submitted the question, what should we name our band? And we got back this wonderful comic of like a little dude in a bow tie, and it was just like, How's About Charlie? That's a great band name. And we loved it.
I'm going to take the opportunity to get down to the bottom of something I've had wondered about. So the way I joined the band is either the robots open for the Fates or the Fates open for the robots, and I don't know how that actually happened.
It was
Or
at
what-
dusk. It was at dusk, and the
More
robots
dusk?
opened for the Fates. Because I was confused about it, because I was like, their band was y'all were such high energy, and then we were like, la 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 lullaby, and it was a funny
La
order
la
of
la la
events.
lullaby.
Can Eric
Yes.
confirm this?
Yeah, it was at dusk.
No, I know it was at dusk.
Oh my god. I remember the robots going first, though, right?
I don't remember the order, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
I know it was there.
Okay, I'm gonna believe you.
Okay.
Yeah, because I still think I don't. It doesn't matter. I thought Eric would have something to say about this. He clearly doesn't.
You've let us down, Eric.
Oh.
Thoughts about that?
We have one more question coming in from Brooke Baker. Two more questions.
Yay,
Sorry.
Brooke.
So we'll do Brooke Baker first. Is House About Charlie and Bean joining forces again tomorrow night? I know we had
Yes.
mentioned that.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
So we're double dipping on this lineup.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a
Fantastic.
brand new song to debut tomorrow too that we were not doing today because it's not ready, but it will be ready tomorrow.
It will. So what's the?
I've said it, so now we're gonna
happen
do
So
it.
now it has to happen.
Sorry guys, I made that decision.
It's okay.
We're ready.
Gives us time.
So much
And
time
if
for
you're
that.
on the live stream, you get to hold them to it tomorrow.
Yes.
They made a promise to you specifically,
Well, we
maybe
didn't
other
say
people,
promise.
but mostly to you. I said it was a promise, and it's my stream.
This is
It's a
true.
promise. They're gonna do it. All it takes is 24 hours to learn a new song. Isn't that right, musicians on that side of the panel?
Yeah.
Sure.
Fan flipping tastic. The last question that we're gonna have before we jump into more songs comes from Kevin McDonough. Which fictional character would you be most upset to find out now exists in the real world?
Most upset.
Yes.
Most upset, not part.
Brain is just saying Ant-Man, and I don't know why.
Sauron.
So that's whoever said Ant-Man. Which Ant-Man are you upset about?
God.
Is it the Eric O'Grady Ant-Man? Is it the Scott Lang Ant-Man? Is it which Ant-Man we talking here? We're just Ant-Man haters.
Ant-Man hater, yeah.
We're just Ant-Man. Oh well.
I'm more of a fan of Mothra, so.
All right, Mothra's pretty sick.
Yeah,
All
Mothra.
right, yeah. Would you be upset if Mothra was real though? Because Mothra is a protector of humanity. No, that'd be pretty cool, right? What about a giant can of Mothra repellent? Would that upset you?
Probably.
Pretty bad.
Anyone else upset about any fictional
Oh,
character?
yeah, actually. So in the game Overcooked, if anyone plays that,
Oh, yeah.
there's Onion King and his dog Kevin, and every time you get to a Kevin level, he makes you like do these steamed dishes, which are really complicated. So if that dog were to exist in real life, I'd be pretty upset about it.
Just because because the dog is making other people go through the challenges, or would you build anxiety that you were going to have to live through one of those challenges?
Both.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a nightmare.
It's a very niche answer, but if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
I'm gonna
Any-
say any villain from Cuphead because there's
Any villain from Cuphead, also excellent answer.
Behind a screen, it's spooky enough.
Yeah. Cuphead's basically about demons, anyways.
Any other answers for fictional characters we don't want to exist?
I think we all agree on Sauron.
Oh,
Oh, that'd be terrible.
Sauron would be a
Pretty awful.
Yeah,
That'd
Sauron
be
would
so upsetting. If
What about
Sauron-
Thanos?
That'd be pretty.
Yikes.
Nobody wants Thanos to like be a thing.
I mean, at least Thanos, you can kind of like.
wasn't exactly wrong.
No, buddy. Going down the wrong hole.
No,
I don't know.
that's
I don't know if we're gonna go down that.
Oh my
rabbit
gosh.
hole, but,
We don't have
I'm
enough time
sorry.
to-
I'm sorry. I opened that can of worms.
but all I
Can
know
of beans.
is that at least according to MCU canon, in What If, you can at least have a conversation with Thanos and convince him to not be a genocidal maniac.
I'm gonna follow
So
that up and
we
say I've
can't-
never really seen any of those movies. I
But
just
what
know
what
the
if
premise.
Iron Man didn't make all the bombs? Because I'd be upset if Iron Man, before he became cool, I don't know the Iron Man lore, but before Iron Man was
Lore.
nice, he made a lot of weapons. That would be
Arguably,
cool.
he kept making weapons after he became
Yeah.
cool. It's just all about image. It's all like
It's all
PR.
image control, yeah.
Yeah, he is a war profiteer first and foremost.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Fuck Iron
Capitalism
Man.
doesn't stop.
And I say that as an Iron Man stan. There's like I don't know how many Iron Man posters around the Xander zone. I do like him a lot, but I understand that he's not.
I don't know enough though. I don't know enough to like actually make that claim.
Nor do I. He's a billionaire. He's inherently bad.
Mm-hmm.
We made
true.
fun of him at the beginning of the show. Yeah.
All right, we have one question coming in from Twitch. Twitch has mostly just been flooded with compliments of people complimenting the lighting, the mix, and just the general vibe. But we do have someone asking, do you have an agent for performance dates?
No, but if you are an agent,
You may contact us at howsaboutcharlie@gmail.com.
yeah, let us know if you want to represent us.
Yeah.
And then Jet Bones.
Jet, hi
so-
Jet. It's been.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Says, tell Nick I love her outfit.
Thank you.
How come you don't like my Ninja Turtle shirt, Jet?
That's my favorite.
It is that's a really sick shirt. That is badass.
Thank
we got
you.
we got it up on camera too right now. Loving seeing it. Everybody loves Ninja
TMNT.
Turtles. TMNT. Upstairs, not to brag, I do have an original printing of TMNT #1 by
Oh, man.
Eastman and Laird, so we can check that out and hang out later.
Ooh.
Not you on that side of the screen. If you're not here, if you're not in this building, if you're not in the zone, you don't get to see TMNT #1.
And that's
Sorry.
Not
That's a
to
fact.
not to brag, but I found that
the way
shirt
it
at
is.
Savers. So
Aaron did find it at Savers. And he went, "Look at this," and I snatched it right up.
Fantastic.
We also found a great Chris Farley shirt that day. That was a good day at Savers.
There's always great days at Savers.
Yeah.
In honor of Savers, how about we do a couple more songs? What do you say to that?
Perfect.
yes.
the rest of the 5. How do we want to do this?
Yeah, let's just do the rest of the 5.
Rest of 5.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we
go
got 5
through.
more tunes.
5 more tunes. Let's make it happen. How's about Charlie? Live from the Xander Zone.
Oh, capo.
Thank you.
Thank God.
How can I sleep at night with whispers of the words that I never had a chance to say when you were my love? It was my fear and pride that kept my mouth shut tight, nestled in my throat like birds ready to fly, to fly, to fly. There they would wither and die, emerging in dead of night to cover around my ears with want, birth of a ghost. This phantom regret found me weak and wanting. I guess that makes me just ripe for the haunting. Ooh, ooh,
Song is called Ghost, and this one is called Something Else.
And you don't know when I was turning cartwheels, 8 years old out in the yard. I was dreaming up who you'd be, scratching our names out in the mud, scrubbed it all out in the wash.
Everyone, just take a deep breath.
All right, where we are.
Where we are.
we are.
I know it's down by the water, putting one foot in front of the other. And now that we found each other, we're making it a little bit farther. Got our toes in the riverbed, and just trying to get ahead, away from the lives we've led. Where we are, where do we go from here? So we sit in emotion and try to keep the wheels in motion, searching for resolution and the sand the current is pushing. Wake up and jump in the river. Time to move along. It's time to move along. Here we are. Where do we go from here? I'm making a move. You can come if you choose, but it's up to you. It's up to you. I'm making a move. You can come if you choose, but it's up to you. It's up to you. Here we are. Where do we go from here? Where we are. Where do we go from here?
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
All right, two more tunes. Is that okay? Is that good with?
Is that all right?
I think we can live with about 2 more songs. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. 2 more. How's about Charlie's songs?
Wonderful.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
Do you want me to hold anything? Or you got it?
No.
Cool, cool, cool.
Okay. The sunshine is in my eyes, and I can't see the miles in front of me. It makes me believe the past is gone and the present is where I need to be. The future seems so bright, but I have to wait. Won't be getting sleep tonight. Tomorrow never knows. Today is what I have, and it is mine.
All right, so the last song we're going to be playing is called Tower. This is the song that we are premiering the music video at the show tomorrow for, and that Real 58 shot and produced and made. So, woo, Real 58.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Thanks.
Y'all are the best.
Just making sure I'm tuned. One more minute. Tuning and 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 tuning. Okay, I'm done. Ready? Winding about, the walls seem to bend, climbing the tower, dizzying, dizzying, stone after stone, thirsty for gold, hollow and cold, higher and higher and toes determining who climbs the viewpoint, beguile my mind, show one face the other hides, it means nothing at all, no, 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 means nothing at all. Tolling of bells, clock strikes the hour. Is there no end? Staggering, staggering, eyes on the prize. Whisper the halls, grip on the rail, urging me, calling me. I like a mouse that runs the wheel, mindless sprint till its next meal. Close your eyes to how it feels. It means nothing at all. No, 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 means nothing at Here at the top, standing on bones, empty and spent, shivering, shivering, made it this far, but feeling so lost. Our final repose feels so alone, it's so glorious.
What a fantastic closer. What a wonderful way to close out the evening. Thank you very much. If only there were a music... There is a music video to accompany that song. and I'm sure everyone on that side of the screen has bookmarked it. They're going to save it. They're going to go to the show tomorrow night to get the pre-screener for it, and they're going to watch it every single day for the next 10 years. Isn't that right, everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what they're all going to do, because the video's going to be that good that people will be they'll just be hypnotized. There's nothing else they can do about it. That's right. We hold power over you, the viewer. We have the algorithm now. Spooky season. Is everyone else having a fantastic spooky season so far?
Yes.
Yeah? Very good spooky season?
Yes.
Spooked right now.
We do have one final question coming in from Justin Arena. Justin asks, what's for dinner tomorrow?
Oh,
Yay!
glad to be of inspiration.
Applause for shepherd's pie, I think. Is
Applaud for
warranted.
shepherd's pie. Yeah, we're getting lots of comments, lots of hearts, lots of that was rad, lots of clapping emojis, lots of octopus emojis, lots of other little
Yay.
cute animals that I don't quite know what they are, but I love the octopus emojis, so that's the one I'm always going to shout out whenever I see it, because I appreciate it when people listen to me. Hint, hint. In any case, how's about Charlie? Any final shout-outs that we want to give to all the lovely people that are watching now, watching in the future, or figured out a way to look through wormholes and look at this stream from the past? Anyone want to shout out?
Welcome.
Just thank you for listening. Thank you for
And thank
tuning
you,
in,
yes.
for supporting us. We really hope to see you tomorrow if you're able to come to the live show. If not, then thank you for tuning in today. And yeah, follow us, listen to other things, and
say hi.
keep being lovely.
Yeah.
Follow
Y'all are
How's
lovely.
About Charlie and listen to other things. You heard it here first. That is the official gospel
said it
that
better
we have
myself,
going on.
yeah.
We say you heard it here, folks. Folks, once again, thank you very, very much for tuning in. Thank you for your time and attention. Want to give a special shout out to How's About Charlie. A super duper special shout out to the band Bean for backing up How's About Charlie for a How's About Bean. Expand Bean.
Oh, I never get
And
told.
I know everyone at home is cheering Bean Band as well. I also want to give a shout out to Raymond for doing jazz hands. Let's get
Shout
a
out
few-
Raymond for jazz hands.
Oh,
yeah.
muscles too. Look at that.
He's giving us the muscles.
Look at giving us the muscles. Any other camera people? Joelle, spin the camera around. Try to get some camera people.
Yeah,
Come
get
on.
'em. Get him.
Yeah, get him. Get him.
Get him. Yeah.
There is no escape from my praise. Spooky season laugh. In any case, thank you very, very much for everyone. Shout out to the camera team. Shout out to the band. Shout
Thank
out
you,
to
Real
Josh
58.
getting the audio situation all done.
Shout out to Will.
Shout out to me as well. That sounds a little.
No, it's
No, no, no.
right.
It's
right.
well deserved.
Oh,
Well deserved.
thank you very much. But in any case, one more special shout out to everyone out on the stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning into previous Xander Zones. Thank you for all the Xander Zones I know you're going to tune into. Next Sunday is the season finale of Live from the Xander Zone. It's our friends in Junro. It's going to be a fantastic time. Some people might be in costumes. Some people might not. We'll find out. We should bully the people who aren't in costumes. 'Cause
Yeah.
After all, it is the Hallow Stream Spooktacular October 30 Worst Ghoul of a Time
That was amazing.
live stream.
That sounds amazing.
It's gonna be a shreckingly good time.
Oh, I'm there.
Yes.
We'll
I'm
be
committing.
tuning in.
I'm committing to the pun. I said it 2 weeks ago. I'm committing to it. I'm gonna keep saying it until the stream happens. A shreckingly good time. I've run out of things to say. And if you remember last time I was doing one of these streams, I might have mentioned to you that I have this really cool closing loop animation that I always queue up before I get to this part of the stream. And sometimes it looks like I'm just queuing it up.
It does look like that.
Josh, let me finish. Sometimes it looks like I'm queuing it up while I'm talking about it, but that's because of continuity.
Love it.
That's what.
Yeah,
it's
that's what the writers always say.
That's exactly what it is. We are trying to maintain continuity for all the die-hard Live from the Xander Zone viewers. So if you're here and you're like, oh, looks like Will forgot to do that. No, I remembered. All right, I remembered to set up the closing loop. Josh, tell him. You saw me.
No, like right
do
when
it.
we started, I saw him. He was,
I was like,
look at this. Look, Josh. He's like, hey,
Remember?
look
yeah,
at this.
that's
I
what
got
was
the
going
closing
on.
loop.
We
Look at
know.
this.
Very professional. You see all these lights? You think they just give these lights to regular people? No, we're professional people with professional closing loop animations that look like this. Bye!